Good evening, this be Lord Moggy, and I'm about to come at you with some jokes, just in a response to a lot of jokes that Mr. Huliganov has been given over this past year and into this new year of 2008. So without further ado, I shall recite some of my interesting jokes I found along the way, and maybe I might bring a few more to Poland just for you. Okay, let me see now. This one is called God's Army. Jack was in front of me coming out of church one day, and the preacher was standing at the door as he always is to shake his hand. The preacher grabbed Jack by the hand and pulled him aside. The pastor said to him, "You need to join the army of the Lord." Jack replied, "I am already in the army of the Lord, Pastor." The pastor questioned, "How come I don't see you except at Christmas and Easter?" Jack whispered back, "I am in the secret service." Must be the KGB. Okay. Joke number 2. Okay, it says, professions. An accountant is someone who knows the cost of everything and the value of nothing. And an auditor, yes, that's right, an auditor is someone who arrives after the battle and bayonets all the wounded. A banker is a fellow who lends you his umbrella when the sun is shining and wants it back the minute it begins to rain. An economist is an expert who will know tomorrow why the things he predicted yesterday didn't happen today. A statistician is someone who brings a fake bomb on a plane because that decreases the chances that there will be another bomb on the plane. A programmer is someone who solves a problem you didn't know you had in a way you don't understand. A mathematician is a blind man in a dark room looking for a black cat which isn't there. A topologist is a man who doesn't know the difference between a coffee cup and a donut. A lawyer is a person who writes a 10,000 word document and calls it a brief. Okay, joke number 3 for Mr. Viktor D Huliganov and family, and anyone else out there who likes a bit of a joke or two. Okay, deep thought. Moggy's in deep thought. Let me see. My young brother asked me what happens after we die. I told him we get buried under a bunch of dirt and worms eat our bodies. I guess I should have told him the truth, that most of us go to hell and burn eternally, but I didn't want to upset him. I once heard the voice of God. It said, "Vroom," unless it was just a lawnmower. Okay, and joke number 4. I think I'm going on. Let's have a look. Let me see now. I don't know about you, but I enjoy watching paint dry. I imagine that the wet paint is a big freshwater lake that is the only source of water. For some tiny cities by the lake, as the lake gets drier, the population gets more desperate. And sometimes there are water riots. Once there was a big fire and everyone died. I believe you should live each day as if it is your last, and which is why I don't have any clean laundry, because, come on, who wants to wash clothes on the last day of their life? It sure would be nice if you got a day off for the President's birthday, like they do for the Queen. Of course, then we would have a lot of people voting for a candidate born on July the 3rd or December 26th, just for the long weekends. As you make your way through this hectic world of ours, set aside a few minutes each day. At the end of the year, you'll have a couple of days saved up. Okay, joke number 5. The coward pilot. Taxiing down the tarmac, the jetliner abruptly stopped, turned around and returned to the gate. After an hour-long wait, it finally took off again. A concerned passenger asked the flight attendant, "What was that problem?" The pilot was bothered by a noise he heard in the engine. He explained, "It took us a while to find a new pilot." So there you have it, Viktor D. Huliganov. How's that for a few jokes, my good friend? Oh, and by the way, what's this deal? I don't know you if I haven't met you, so how can I give you my name? Does that affect me as well, Mr. Viktor D. Huliganov? Or should you find out and know me by name and don't call me anything but Mr. LordMoggy until such time as we do meet? Ah, man, such is life. I shall be back. I'll be back with some more jokes for you, and maybe a few sounds of the voice of Master Moggy, bringing it to you down from down under. And who knows, I might sing another love song or two, or some rap song. You never know these days. I could bring anything to the table, and hopefully it will make you laugh. So hope you enjoy this. I shall be back soon.